Alrighty everyone, thanks for joining me. This is your host, iDigester. So, welcome to the video, and I recently had a chance to pick up Dark July 3rd edition, which we did a live unboxing of the other day, and I also had an opportunity to pick up the first edition of Dark July. So I thought I would do a little comparison video just for you guys out there, just so you can see the difference between the first edition, which is this one, and the third edition, which is this one. So we did like I said, a live unboxing of this one when we did our Heroes of the Motherland, so you can go check out more information on that. So this one here, the third edition, comes with a nice booklet style, scenario book with the different scenarios in it, and all color coded, and a little bit of information on the special rules for Dark July 1943. It also comes with this beautiful map that you can see as a background here. This very big, large map here. I'll kind of move it around so you guys can see the size of it here. Quite big. It also comes with some play aids, two-sided sequence of play charts, and your different unit counters and procedures for doing different attacks. It also comes with this nice two-sided player aid card, and color detail and everything. Comes with a nice turn order track, color coded, card stock. Came with the counter sheet, and like I said, the big scenario book there. So that's what you would get in the third edition. And like I said, we did an unboxing of that, so I'm not going to go over too much of that stuff right in this video. Hey Viper Dave, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. And these have the punch in, punch out counters, already pre-rounded, and great quality there. And it comes with 6 scenarios, 1 color module book, sheet of 80 counters, and a 22 by 34 inch map, plus of course the scenario book. So the first edition, like I said, I just had a chance to pick this up. Already purchasing the third edition, I thought, well, I don't really need this one, but is there something I can get from this? And so I ended up purchasing it, and so I wanted to take a look at it. So here is the sheet, the kind of turn record sheet, black and white, kind of boring. And then, of course, your scenarios: clear the ditches, the front porch, assault on hill 252.2, secure the Ottobrisky State Farm, and the midday counterattack. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6 scenarios. So it does come with the same 6 scenarios. This one comes with a regular sheet of counters. These are not the punch in, punch out kind. These are like regular counters. You'll have to cut these out and then clip the corners if you're going to clip corners. But typical, great quality by Lock and Load, even though this is kind of an older. Let's see if we can get the camera to focus today. There we go. So great quality. But you can see these are the regular counters, so you're going to have to cut these out and then round them yourself if you're going to use rounding corners. Steeler fan, how you doing? But then it also comes with this. So this is basically the exact same map as you can see underneath me here. But this has got the thick mounted map board. And if we kind of slide this stuff out of the way, you can see that this pretty much is the same map. So you can see the buildings and the roads and the fields over here. And of course, the second part of the map as well. So think of this as kind of a unboxing slash comparison between version 1 and version 3, but you can see, which is nice. So I decided to pick up this edition because, you know, it was pretty reasonably priced. And I figured for the mounted map board, the other map board's nice. You know, it is thick cardstock and stuff, but with the mounted map boards, which everyone loves the mounted map boards, I thought, you know, for the price, I would pick that up, and then, you know, I can use the new counters. Still looks great. Still, you know, comparison of the detail. You know, you can see a little bit of difference in the artwork. This has got more of a brownish clear hexes. This is more of a green. It makes this stand out a little bit more. But it does blend in with the shrub and the forest hexes down here in the bottom. I think it's pretty much the same map. There might be some adjustments or slight variations in it, but so that's one of the advantages of the first edition. You know, it does come with the mounted map board. So I thought, well, since I already have the other edition, I can pick up the first edition for pretty reasonable. And it comes with some more counters. So, you know, can't ever go wrong with more counters, right? So now I have just a lot more units to play with and use in case we make our own scenarios or whatever. You can see some of the vehicles here: Tiger 1, Panzer 3L, Panzer 4H, a couple of those, a Ferdinand, and a T-34 there, plus all the other units. So, and then it comes with the same 6 scenarios. Now they've probably been slightly adjusted balance-wise or whatever. So I can use the new scenarios, and also use the new counters and combine them with these counters and use the map board. But I mean, if you can get a hold of the first edition, it seems like a pretty good purchase if you can get it pretty cheaply online, or if somebody's selling it on eBay or whatever. This, of course, has been out of stock for a long time. Here's your specific rules for the scenario. Tank emplacements, the hand AT grenades, the wheat fields, some optional rules there: continuous vehicle movement, trenches, roadblocks, turn record track. Of course, nothing is new and fancy dancy. You know, it's not color coded, it's not in booklet form, it's just in regular sheets. But might be worth picking up for yourself if you own some of the other lock and load units and modules. So the 6 scenarios, you get the nice scenario, or the counter mix there. Of course, like I said, these will have to be punched out and then clipped, which I'm not looking forward to. And then, of course, like I said, the mounted map boards, super nice, super cool to have those. So yeah, so hopefully we'll get a scenario out there for you guys. Hey Philip, how you doing, buddy? Hopefully we'll get that. The 3rd edition, just as good map. It does come all as one piece, so we'll take up quite a space. These do take up about the same amount of space. I don't know if the scenarios, like if some of the scenarios just use half of the map. That would save you some space, because the map is obviously got a couple boards. So if you had a scenario just using this side of the map, you wouldn't have to get out the other side, which is nice. But the nice thick mounted map boards, always good to get something like that. and, you know, having the extra counters and the scenarios. Like I said, I don't know if I haven't compared the scenarios to see if they're any different than the new edition. But, you know, with the new edition, you get more counters. They are punchable. You know, just punch them out and you're ready to play, which is so much easier than the old version, the old way. Having all the scenarios in like a booklet form and color-coded everything and updated. Let's take a look at these scenarios and just see size-wise. This is going to use the two little maps that come with it. This looks like it's going to use a full board there. This is just going to use one section of the board. Let's see here. This uses, it looks like, a little bit more than half the board there. This uses both boards there. This one is a nice scenario because it uses just the one board. So probably be able to use this scenario with just the one map board. Awesome. And of course, having all your color play aids available and your little maps that come with the third edition. Very nice as well. Alrighty, well, I think that will be it. Color, I can use this as well. The new color track, or turn track. One of my counters just fell out. Look at that. And then, of course, our rules reference card. So good. So nice. Color-coded. Beautiful. So that's third edition and first edition kind of comparison video and my thoughts about it. I still think getting a first edition, if you can find it pretty reasonably priced, would definitely add to your lock and load arsenal with more units, the mounted maps, the scenarios, give you some good play. But if you can't find the first edition, I would definitely recommend the third edition, as that will give you everything with the all up-to-date counters and maps and booklets and charts and everything. So alrighty, well, just thought instead of just doing an unboxing of this, which is kind of boring because there's like, you know, a map and a couple scenarios and a little counter sheet, I do a comparison video so that way people that, you know, don't know the difference between the first edition and third edition, they can come check out and see and make a decision. Again, the first edition's been long out of print, so it's going to be hard to find, but if you can find it for a decent price, it might be worth adding it to your arsenal. But of course, you know, the Dark July 43 third edition is like the icing on the cake, right? It's got all the bells and whistles, all the updated everything, and that would be, you know, the core. I would buy the third edition and then just supplement it with the first edition, having that as a backup if you can get a hold of both. Alrighty guys, that is Dark July and 1943 from Lock and Load Publishing, and on live unboxing / comparison video of the two editions. So there you go guys, we'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching and have a good night. We'll see you all next time.